There's something truly magical about making pasta from scratch. It's easier than you think. And the taste? Let's just say it beats store-bought pasta by a mile. Fresh pasta has a texture and flavor that's simply irresistible. Plus, there's a real sense of satisfaction that comes from creating something so delicious with your own two hands. Forget intimidating recipes with long lists of ingredients and complicated techniques. We're going to keep things simple and fun, focusing on the essentials. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to whip up a batch of fresh pasta that will impress your family and friends. So are you ready to embark on this culinary adventure? Let's get started. The beauty of homemade pasta lies in its simplicity. You don't need a pantry full of fancy ingredients to create something truly special. In fact, you probably already have most of what you need right in your kitchen. For a basic pasta dough, you'll only need 3 essential ingredients: flour, eggs, and a pinch of salt. That's it. When it comes to flour, opt for a good quality 00 flour, which is finely ground and perfect for pasta making. Now that we have our ingredients assembled, let's move on to the fun part, making the dough. Start by making a well in the center of your mound of flour. This well will act as a bowl for your wet ingredients, keeping them contained as you mix. Crack your eggs directly into this well. Use fresh, room temperature eggs for the best results. Add a pinch of salt to the eggs. This will enhance the flavor of your pasta. Now, using a fork, start whisking the eggs, gradually incorporating the flour from the sides of the well. Be patient and take your time to ensure a smooth mixture. Continue mixing until the dough starts to come together. It should begin to form a shaggy mass. Once it's no longer sticky, turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and start kneading. Make sure your surface is well floured to prevent sticking. Kneading is crucial for developing the gluten in the flour, which gives the pasta its elasticity. This process also helps to evenly distribute the ingredients. Knead the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until it becomes smooth and springy. You should feel the dough becoming more elastic under your hands. You'll know it's ready when it bounces back slightly when you press your finger into it. This indicates that the gluten has developed properly. Form the dough into a ball, wrap it tightly in cling film, and let it rest for at least 30 minutes. This resting period is essential for the dough to relax. This allows the gluten to relax, making the dough easier to roll out. After resting, your dough will be ready to be shaped into your desired pasta form. Section 4. Shaping your culinary creations. This is where your creativity truly comes to life. After its well-deserved rest, it's time to roll out your pasta dough. This step is crucial for achieving the perfect texture. Lightly flour your work surface on a rolling pin to prevent sticking. This ensures a smooth rolling process. Cut the dough into manageable portions. This makes it easier to handle and roll out evenly. Work with one portion at a time, keeping the rest covered to prevent drying. Now, the fun begins. This step is essential to maintain the dough's moisture. Flatten the dough with your hands, then start rolling it out from the center outwards, rotating it occasionally for even thickness. This technique helps in achieving a uniform sheet. Aim for a thin sheet, about 1 to 2 millimeters thick. The thinner the sheet, the more delicate your pasta will be. You can cut the dough into various shapes using a knife or a pasta cutter. Experiment with different tools to find your favorite. From classic fettuccine and tagliatelle to delicate ravioli and tortellini, the possibilities are endless. Each shape offers a unique texture and experience. For beginners, I recommend starting with simple shapes like pappardelle or tagliolini. These are easier to master and still delicious. Don't worry if your pasta shapes aren't perfectly uniform. That's part of the charm of homemade pasta. Embrace the imperfections and enjoy the process. Section 5. Cooking your pasta to perfection. Cooking fresh pasta is a quick and easy affair. Unlike dried pasta, fresh pasta has a delicate texture and cooks in a fraction of the time. Bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil. The key here is to use plenty of water to give the pasta room to move and cook evenly. The water should be as salty as the sea. This seasons the pasta and helps it cook evenly. Taste the water to ensure it has the right amount of salt. Gently add your pasta to the boiling water and give it a gentle stir to prevent sticking. Stirring also helps to separate the strands or pieces of pasta. Fresh pasta cooks much faster than dried pasta, so keep a close eye on it. Set a timer to avoid overcooking. as fresh pasta can go from perfect to mushy very quickly. It's usually ready in just 2 to 3 minutes or when it floats to the surface. Test a piece to ensure it's al dente tender, but with a slight bite. Once cooked, use a slotted spoon or spider strainer to carefully lift the pasta from the boiling water, allowing any excess water to drain away. Don't rinse the pasta. Rinsing removes the starch that helps the sauce cling. The starchy water that clings to it helps the sauce adhere better. This ensures every bite is flavorful and the sauce coats the pasta perfectly. Section 6. Creating a symphony of flavors. Now comes the best part, pairing your perfectly cooked pasta with a delicious sauce. The beauty of homemade pasta is its versatility. It's like a blank canvas just waiting for your culinary creativity to shine. A simple tomato sauce with fresh basil is always a classic. Or try a creamy carbonara with crispy pancetta and Parmesan cheese. For a lighter option, toss your pasta with olive oil, garlic, and chili flakes. You can even get adventurous with pesto, seafood, or roasted vegetables. Don't be afraid to experiment and find your favorite flavor combinations. The possibilities are endless. Section 7. Unleashing your inner pasta maestro. Congratulations! You've just made fresh pasta from scratch. It wasn't that hard, was it? Now that you've mastered the basics, it's time to unleash your inner pasta maestro and start experimenting. Try different flour varieties, add herbs or spices to your dough for extra flavor, or master the art of making filled pasta. Share your creations with friends and family and watch as they marvel at your culinary skills. Remember, the most important ingredient in any dish is love. So put on your apron, gather your ingredients, and let the pasta making magic begin.